What's going on, everybody? I'm Nar Dog.
And I'm Big Tuna.
And we're hardcore Office fans.
We'll go into a little bit of that later on.
In today's video, we're going to talk to you about getting the deed and what's next. And we'll be talking to you about taking a... Okay, one more time.
No, we keeping that too, because you keep all of my mess up.
All right, here we go. What's going on, everybody? I'm Nar Dog.
And I'm Big Tuna.
And we're hardcore Office fans. In today's video, we're going to be talking to you about getting the deed, what's next, and taking a trip to Chicago because we honestly really needed it.
Super needed it, man.
Stay tuned. Okay, so Sweetest Day is typically a tradition celebrated in the Midwest, and I didn't realize that a lot of countries or states did not celebrate Sweetest Day. So for Sweetest Day, the tradition is that the woman shows the man affection.
Say it a little bit louder.
The woman shows the man affection.
Can I have a kiss?
It's not Sweetest Day no more. Shows the man affection, gives them gifts, and
it's okay.
Every video is either you friend zoning me or I'm friend zoning you.
Go ahead, give me one.
Okay. It's when the woman shows the man attention, affection. It's like the man's Valentine's Day.
Right.
And so I decided that with Anthony, he had a lot of things going on that specific weekend of Sweetest Day. So I saw on TikTok that there was something called the Office Experience in Chicago. And they're only there until January. So I figured we hop on a train, we get there, and we go to the Office Experience. I have never in my life been able to surprise Anthony with anything. Nope. So this has been my one opportunity to surprise him with a trip. So we took the Amtrak from Flint to Chicago, which took about 5 hours. It takes 1 hour longer than it would to take by car, just because you're driving on a train and they take different stops in between. But the ride is pretty smooth. It's pretty spacious. People have to wear masks still. And so everything still flows really well. When we first got there, our first night, we checked into our hotel. We stayed at the Hilton Inn and Suites on Illinois. 33 West Illinois. We know that so well because we had to Uber.
Everywhere.
And we only Ubered from the train station into the train station, and everything else we pretty much walked. So we got a lot of steps in this weekend. After we checked into our hotel, we decided to go walk around, do some sightseeing, and Anthony wanted to show me this one burger place where he swore he had the best burgers in his whole entire life. And that place was called Portillo's.
Amazing. Oh.
Portillo's kind of gives you like that Italian vibe to me, but they do char-boiled burgers. There we go. And if I were to rate it, I'd probably rate it maybe 5 out of 10.
So disrespectful.
Just because, one, I'm not a big beef or pork fan.
Right. So how can you rate it so low if you're not a big beef or pork fan? You know
I just wanted them to surprise me. After that, we got dressed and we started to go to the Office Experience. So Office Experience is like a pop-up type of, almost like a museum, but I don't want to call it a museum because it wasn't boring. It's really an experience because I think you really get thrown into the TV show and the set, and you get to see real life props. And so we've got some clips to show you here of what that was like. Real, like if you sat down, you would think you were really right there on set. I wouldn't say in Scranton because they shot it in California, in case you didn't know. But it feels like you're right there in the office. And so we got our big debate on where actually the accounting was, because he thought accounting was behind or next to the break room. I told him it was behind reception.
I thought accounting was to the left of Stanley. Okay? But obviously it's behind reception.
Yep. It's always behind reception. After that, after our whole office experience, we bought tons of merchandise. He got a hat, and we just bought these crew necks because it was pretty expensive. But they do have a website. If you want to go ahead and book the office experience for yourself, go ahead, book the office experience, and then a note, tell them that the Feimster sent you there. After that, we decided to go to
pizza,
get some Chicago-style deep dish pizza, and we went to
Giordano's, I think. Giordano's
is
pizza.
like deep dish style pizza.
Fat, like this thick.
For us, it's kind of like Uno's. If you guys have been to Uno's.
Stuff was fat.
And it was really good. We got a large. And we didn't even eat the whole thing. Yeah. He kept saying that we weren't going to eat it, but I wanted us to have food for later on.
And we ate later on, and we still didn't eat it all.
Yep.
Still didn't eat it all. But I have a question for you all. List in the comments if you've been to New York and you've been to Chicago, whose pizza is better? I'm going to say, well, I'm not going to say. I know whose pizza is better. I love New York pizza. I love Chicago's pizza. But I want y'all to tell me in the comments.
And after we ate our Chicago pizza, we packed up and headed back to our hotel and played more Monopoly games. And watched season of You.
I was just finna say that. Have y'all checked out season 3 of You yet? That stuff is crazy. The ending, oh my God. Can I tell them the ending?
No.
This is what happened. Dwight Schrute came from a bush. He offered them a salt sandwich and said, "Here you go, girl. Now find your father."
True You spoiler right there.
Okay, go ahead.
On our last day, we decided to go do some sightseeing. So we woke up, got dressed, and we went to get some Chicago-style hot dogs.
Bang!
We are from Michigan, so we do Coney dogs. So I'm used to Coney-style dogs. Mm-hmm. I'm not really used to Chicago-style hot dogs. So their hot dogs are more fresh, like cut up onions, cut up tomatoes,
a full pickle on it, a full tomato on it, jalapenos. Another question here. Whose hot dogs are better?
Michigan.
Chicago's or New York? We know Michigan has the best. Chicago or New York? Who has the best hot dogs?
To Mr. J's Dogs and Burgers, and it was really good. I mean, the environment was good. The people were really nice. It has nothing to do with the service. I don't know. I guess I'm not like a hot dog person. And then I got again. And then again, I don't really like beef and pork like that. So all the food we ate were things I didn't really care for. If I can get like a nice salmon with asparagus and potatoes, that's my vibe.
It was Sweetest Day. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't Sweetest Day, but it was Sweetest Week. Sweetest Week. It's still Sweetest Month. So, she's
the month.
Yeah, Sweetest Month. So I got a chance to eat the stuff that I like, and I do want to thank you for sacrificing and, eating the things that you normally don't eat. You're more on the healthier end, like the Whole Foods end, right?
Speaking of healthier lifestyles, this video is sponsored by TCB Consulting. TCB Consulting's vision is getting you inspired, motivated, and empowered. Empowering you and helping you to unlock your potential to success. Are you ready to get motivated? If your business or organization or even yourself is looking for life coaching, diversity training, or a great public speaker, go ahead to tanyabailey.com for more information. Thank you for sponsoring this video, and go ahead and get empowered. Now that we have the deed.
We got the title.
We finally have the title and the deed. I know you're probably been wondering in all of our YouTube videos, when are you going to be able to see the land? When are you going to be able to see the land? We want to see the land. We want to see the land. I've gotten so many
times was that 4?
I don't know. We want to see the land. Yeah, it was 4 times. I have gotten so many DMs about them wanting to see the land. Mm-hmm. And so now that we finally have the official paperwork, the next videos, we will be breaking down each step to how we are going to build our shipping container home and what are the steps that we need to take in order to do that. So the first step is
surveying the land.
Okay. If you don't know what surveying the land is, if I break it down just as simple as I can, it's usually when a group of people or a person comes out, he or she is a surveyor, and they come and map out where your land begins and ends in like these markers. Sometimes they use flags, sometimes they use poles, but that way we know where our land stops, where it ends, and where we can start designing.
Recorded.
We reached out to our local surveyor here, and they quoted us to survey 1 acre, $1,500, around that price.
No more than that.
But that is the first step that we are starting as early as next week, and we are keeping you guys in the
Check out our last video, actually both of our first videos. They're doing really well. Again, you can donate to Feimstro, Cash App, Zelle, Venmo. You may just want to say, hey, I want to buy you guys a cup of coffee. buymeacoffee.com/the Feimsters. We got it that time. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So if you want to donate or become the sponsor of our next video, go ahead and reach out to us via email or buy us a cup of coffee, send us a Cash App, or send us some encouragement and love.
Do it now. It's not an if. You are going to donate. I see you watching. If you're watching, why don't you just donate? There's only 3 ways to support somebody. Spread the word, do what they ask you, or financially support.
Anyway, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and we'll see you on the next video.
And thank y'all for watching. My name is Big Tuna.
And I'm the Nard Dog.
And we are hardcore office fans. We have family.
We have friends.
And we have land.
You pathetic, short little man. You don't have any friends or any family or any land. Yeah!